Hi, my name is Kari and I'm the product architect here at FieldSync. What I'd like to cover with you today is how to set up tasks within the solution. Now, tasks can be anything that you want your users to collect data on. Now, depending on the line of business that you're in, you might be capturing information about programs that your clients are participating in. You might be capturing inspection task data. Any type of task that you want to collect information on regarding your clients, this is where you would set that up. So let's go ahead and go in here to our task management area, and all of the tasks are associated with a customer. So as an example, I'm going to select John Doe, who's one of my customers, and you can see here that I have several different tasks set up for him. So to create a new one, you simply select Add New, and you'll see a window where you can set up all of the details regarding that task. Now, to save time, what I'm going to do is go back and we'll go into a task that's already created so you can see the details there. So we'll select Edit on this Assistance with Medication. Now, John Doe is in a human services agency, and so one of the things that I need to track is how often he needs assistance with his medication in the morning. So John's name has been selected as the client. The service is something that allows me to indicate which of my users have the qualifications to provide those services. So let's say, for example, that we wanted to change this service to nursing. If you go to the user management module, you will see that you need to assign all of your users to services. That means that only individuals who have been assigned to this objective data tracking service will actually even see this task within the data entry module. Now, concept area is just another way to categorize your tasks and doesn't have any hidden functionality behind it. The task name helps you to identify what the task is. And then you have the task type. Now, we have several different types of tasks. What this will do is drive the data entry look and feel. For example, for a yes/no type, you will see a yes and a no and whether or not the task was successful or refused. There are other types that I will go into in detail in just a moment. Further, you have the objective. So this is where you can put in information about what it is that you're trying to achieve with this objective. You can see an example there for John. The baseline statement, this indicates what the current level of completion is for that task. So you can use this to indicate progress and show progress. And then the instructions. This is the instructions to your staff. Whether they're working with individuals or if they're doing inspections, there's always still going to be instructions that you want to provide to your staff. So this is the area that you would put those, and then those are presented to your user within the data entry module. Now, the frequency of the task can be set up to be either daily, weekly, or monthly. A daily task means that it will show up for John Doe as our client for every single day. So automatically within data entry for a single given day, this task will always show up. If I change it to weekly, that means that I can indicate which days of the week I want the task to be completed. So let's say, for example, we have a program that is about doing laundry. Well, we know that he doesn't need to do laundry every single day. Maybe we do laundry on Fridays. So I would check the Friday box, and then that task will only show up every single Friday. And the third type is a monthly type. Now, this is for those tasks or those monthly appointments that you only need to do one time a month. So you can indicate which day of the month, and that is the day that that task will be displayed. Now, keep in mind, regardless of what the schedule is set up as, you can always do data collection on any task, regardless of whether or not it shows up in the list. The service environment allows you to indicate where that task needs to be completed. Reinforcement gives you an area to indicate whether, if it was successful, what some reinforcements can be and some encouraging information. The total number of trials, this is just a text field that allows you to indicate how many times per month that the task is to be completed, and that helps with reporting. And then you have a start date and an end date of the program. So this is really used to indicate when a program started or when a task started and when the proposed end date is for that task. And then the active flag allows you to indicate whether or not the task is currently active. If it is unchecked and is not an active task, it will no longer show up in the data entry, regardless of what the schedule is. So anytime you have a task that you want to remove from being presented in the data entry area, you can simply set it as inactive, but you're still able to run reports and see reports on the data that's collected. Now, I'm not going to go into the configurable fields area because that's a whole other video that we've done in the past, so please watch that to determine how you can set up those configurable fields. But let me also show you that you can create a copy of any task. So let's say, for example, that you have a task that is completed regarding every single one of your clients. What you can do is set up the task one time, select Create Copy, and then you can choose the name of the other client. So let's choose David, and then you can go through here and make any updates that you need to make it more specific for David. But it really helps with getting those tasks in there quickly. Now I'm going to cancel out of here and show you really quickly what all of the different types are. So we've talked about yes, no already. Queue count allows you to indicate the number of times you have to give an individual a queue in order to complete the task. If you just want to capture general, was it done or was it not done, you can use a general type, and it doesn't show up in any of our success reporting or anything like that. So general type tasks would be perfect for those industries that are not working within human services. The non-quantitative tasks are included within the reporting, but they're not success-based. So a non-quantitative task would be, for an example, a monthly nursing visit, where the nurse is coming and assessing the situation and writing up a report, but it doesn't need to be indicated as successful or not. Text entry is just that. It allows the user to enter text for that entry. Time entry allows the user to enter a specific time that the task was completed. And then, as I mentioned, a yes/no allows them to indicate yes or no. So that concludes my video on how to set up a task in FieldSync Health. And I encourage you to look at some of the other videos to see additional information on data entry and how to use these tasks. Thank you.